Hey guys, so I am back this week with our problem of the day. Um, this is the model one that I do for you every week. I really hope that you are enjoying them and this is helping you. So the first thing I've done is I've written my question and then I set up my UPSC. You want to make sure that you are using the UPS check model to complete your problem for full credit, okay? So let's read this. Let's read our problem. Remember, we want to read our problem of the day 3 times. We want to pull out our information and then fill in our boxes. Okay, so my first read. Robert has tomato plants in his backyard. This year, the plants grew 127 tomatoes. Birds have eaten 19 of them, and 23 tomatoes have been ruined by bugs. How many tomatoes does Robert have left to pick? So our first step, guys, is that we want to make sure we circle our numbers. 127, 19, 23. Want to make sure that we underline our question so we know what is being asked of us. Okay. Our second read, so we can see if there's any keywords. Robert has tomato plants in his backyard. This year, the plants grew 127 tomatoes. Birds have eaten 19 of them, and 23 tomatoes have been ruined by bugs. How many tomatoes does Robert have left to pick? Okay, so the question's asking us to tell what does he have left over. So we want to maybe circle the, or not circle, but square this have left, because that tells us that we're going to probably subtract, right? So let's start filling in our boxes. So we know that the plants grew 127 tomatoes. We know that the birds ate, so the birds ate 19. And we know that 23 were eaten by bugs. So the bugs ate 23. Then we're questioned, what is it asking us? Well, they want to ask, how many tomatoes does Robert have left? Okay. Now we got to talk about how are we going to solve this? Well, we want to know something that is left, how much is left. We know that we're going to probably have to subtract for sure. Okay, but let's talk about the steps. So how many steps does this problem have? Well, we know that it's going to be a 2-step problem. The reason we know that is because of all our numbers here. Remember, we want to know how many he has left. We have our total, but we also know that 19 and 23 have either been ruined or eaten. So it's a 2-step problem. And I know you guys love those 2 steps. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do is add, because we have to know how many plants were ruined. So we're going to add 23 plus 19. We're going to get our total. Then we're going to take our total 127 and subtract our question mark here. And that's going to tell us how many he has left. Okay. So now let's set up our problem. So let's do our addition. So 23 plus 19. Let's line it up. 23 plus 19. Okay. We can do pictures. We can do base 10 blocks. So let's do, or we can do just straight addition. Let's see. Let's just do straight addition. So 9 plus 3 is 12. To carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, so 42. Then we want to know, so right now we know that 42 have been eaten. Okay, then we have our total, but we want to know how many he has left. So 127 minus 42. So we're going to subtract straight down. So 7 take away 2 is 5. We can't take 4 from 2 because 4 is larger, so we got to borrow from here This becomes a 0. This becomes a 12. 12 take away 4 is 8. 8. So 85. So we would say Robert has 85 tomatoes to pick. You want to make sure you're writing your statement. Okay, then we need to do our check. So if we're subtracting, we know that we need to do the opposite, so that's adding. So 85 plus 42, let's see if our answer is correct. 5 plus 2 is 7. 8 plus 4 is 8. 9, 10. Let's start with 9, 10, 11, 12. 127. Is this our same answer as our total? Yes, so that means we did a great job. So that concludes our weekly problem of the day. Again, guys, you need to make sure that you are doing your UPS check model. If I don't see it, then I'm not giving you full credit for it. You want to make sure that you show your work. You can either upload this onto the Google Docs, or you can send me a picture. It's up to you. So hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys very soon.